Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X-Men Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today, I to me, it's kind of some sad news. Bonnie Ross is no longer going to be leading 343 Industries. I personally, man, haven't been a Halo fan long enough to really know the difference. But I'll tell you what, man, under her leadership, Halo Infinite, the campaign mode at least, and the multiplayer, really tight, really good game. This is the first Halo I've ever completed. I've played a lot of them. This is the first one I actually completed. This is the first one that has actually turned me into an active Halo fan that wants to see the future of this amazing franchise continue to go forward. With that said, the new guy that's going to be taking over is going to be Perry Heinz. He will be the one that is in charge of everything. Credit, where credit's due. He was the one that came in and put Halo Master Chief Collection back on the back up there to where it is an amazing experience. Everybody that I've talked to says they freaking love that. I've got on there. I've played it. It looks great. It feels great. It feels really good for a remaster of those older classic Halo titles, and I'm glad that I have that option to eventually go back and play through all of those. It's really sad to see stuff like this happen. Whether Bonnie was pushed out or whether she, she said that she was going to retire, that she wanted to wait until after the winter update. But family medical stuff has made it so that she is pushing those plans forward and leaving now, effective immediately. Perry Heinz is now the new director of Halo. Will this be good for the franchise? Who knows, man. I personally am in the camp that I love this game. I enjoy it. I think it's great. Everything that I've played, we just live streamed, some Halo Infinite, multiplayer the other day. Didn't have a problem finding a game, was able to get in there. All of us have fun. Now there's people out there that I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people out there over this Halo game want to complain about a lot of things. I hear a lot of stuff, about visuals and stuff like that. And I look at this game and I'm like, man, I could compare this to like a Call of Duty, and you're like, no, man, Call of Duty, it's not built the same way. But there are things you can go into. You can go into Warzone. You can go into, go back to Black Ops 4 and get into that map, and then you tell me, you tell me which one really looks better. This one here runs at 1440p at 120 frames a second on the Xbox Series X. And this looks incredible. Like when I look at this game and I look at the beauty and the detail of this world, for me, like I understand what this world is. It's a terraformed world, and it looks like that. And I like how they were able to, put the pillars, the little pillars that look like volcanic, rock after a while. Like that looks cool to me. That looks cool. Like, I like that. I like how it's a shiny, glossy metallic right next to a nice rock face that has an amazing looking texture to it. Like, you come over here and you look at this, like this texture in this ground, that looks cool, man. Like, I don't ever look at this game and be like, oh man, that doesn't look good. This is good. This is a good looking open world for what they have created, and it's fairly sizable. It takes a while to travel this planet. To travel this ring and to have fun here. The being able to move around here and how fast and how fluid it feels. I mean, like when you're playing a different open world first person mode, like it doesn't feel like you're running this fast. Like you feel like you have an actual amount of speed behind you when you're running, and the camera shake and everything feels good to me. Like I like that. There are games that when I'm running, like it makes me feel sick. The camera just bounces around too much, but the way the camera on this bounces, like that feels good. This right here, I always bring you back to this spot because this is like one of my favorite spots in this game. Like I just think this is literally freaking beautiful, especially at night. I love the way this game looks, man. Like I don't have any problems with it. I could put this on, 120 frames on my monitor. It looks incredible. It looks incredible on my 4K TV. I feel like these guys have done a good job. And here's the problem. Yes, Halo Infinite did need more work. For as big as this game is going to be, for the size and the scope of what I believe the vision for this game is going to be, yes, it's going to be big, and it's going to be bigger than half of the stuff out there. And this is why I bring this up too, man, because I personally paid for the campaign, $60. I paid for the campaign. All the other multiplayer, Forge, all of that other stuff, that stuff's coming to that free. The only thing I'm technically waiting on is my campaign co-op. And I do have a lot of friends that we all are eager to get in there and replay this on the campaign co-op. We live streamed the beta. When we all got into the beta, we were live streaming that. We were having a good time with that, and it was fun. Yeah, there were some bugs. There were some glitches. But I mean, at the end of the day, I have never felt negative about Halo Infinite like I did Horizon Forbidden West. And that game cost me an extra $10. And that game just, it wasn't what I wanted. I've had a 60 FPS all the way through this whole game. I've had beautiful visuals from day one. You know what I mean? Like, people want to nitpick this game and stuff, and they want to call out, the Halo devs and be like, oh yeah, this should be a top quality game. I'm not disappointed. Like, this is a cross-gen title, and this looks incredible. This looks incredible, man. I don't have any problems with Halo Infinite. This game looks good. It feels good to play. Just look at this, man. I mean, just look. Look at how beautiful that looks. I mean, you can see texture in this freaking, this hillside of dirt right here. You can see texture all the way down all that grass. That looks pretty good. The metallic sides of that looks cool. I like the way the colors contrast against the rock face. Like, this game looks good to me. This game looks really good to me. The NPCs in here, man, these guys look pretty dang good. They look fine.
My fault,
I don't see anything wrong with that. You can see like the hair on dude's arm. No, I'm just joking. The peach fuzz on his face. This game right here, for the way this looks and how smooth it runs and operates and feels, just in the campaign mode, is incredible. Is incredible. Like, my hat's off to 343 for being able to produce something this visually stunning and be able to feel this freaking good and like really bring a player like me that, like, I never really cared for Halo. I didn't. Like, I'm honest with that, man. I've always been a PlayStation fan. I've always been a PlayStation guy. And I've always, looked at, like, oh man, that's this quality visual this and quality visual that. So I mean, if anybody knows what quality visuals look like, I would say I'm pretty well viced, like, I mean, like, I feel like this looks just as good as a lot of the freaking the PlayStation first party games that I've played. Like, maybe they could have, like kicked it up really, really good with that 30 frames a second mode. They could have gave us some really, really high visuals, but this is a first person shooter, man. You don't want to play this at 30 frames a second. You don't even want to play open world games at 30 frames a second anymore, man. Like, I'm happy with this. But let's turn my attention over to the multiplayer, because that seems to be the main focus of everybody's constant badgering about this game. And like, man, I'm no stranger to being a toxic toad when there's something I don't like about a game. I'm not an everyday Halo player. Like, I don't get in here and I don't play this every single day. I'm not super competitive when it comes to Halo. I get in here, I have fun with my friends, I have fun with the community, and I love this experience. Yeah, they're definitely, I mean, I'm not going to lie, when they were talking about to the end of 2023, to have all of that up and running. I mean, 2023, this is supposed to be a 10-year game. So, I mean, I mean, like, whatever. I mean, as long as it holds up and it's pretty good. It's almost like they were like, okay, man, we know you guys are excited for Halo, but we know it's going to take us a lot more time to get this out. But what we're willing to do, and what Bonnie Ross allowed the team to do, to be like, all right, man, we'll let you have it. We'll put it out there in beta form. We'll let you have it, and we're going to keep working on it. And it's like, everybody was super happy. Everybody was happy when this game first launched. We were all happy. Everybody was happy except for the people that wanted that campaign co-op and Forge right there at launch. But they didn't lie to us. They didn't lie to us. They told us it was coming. They told us they were working on it. They did cancel. They did cancel couch co-op. Like, I get that. Like, I mean, I guess there's, you know, some people that are mad about that. I've seen people in the comments being upset about that. I get that, man. Sometimes cuts just have to be made, man. Like, you guys want this game to have rapid freaking content. And they are trying, and I could see them, you know, trying to, like, build that and having to make a tough decision to be like, all right, guys, we got to cut it. We got to cut it for now. And we got to move forward with this other stuff so that we can get this live service going. Because when was the last time Halo made a live service game, guys? I mean, theoretically, tell me any live service game that's ever launched in perfect condition. I mean, I'm waiting. I'll definitely wait. Destiny. I mean, everybody complains about the microtransactions in here. Destiny has lots and lots and lots of microtransactions. I've spent way more money on Destiny than I spent like yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get your guys' complete freaking belligerence when it comes to the 343. If 343 made my favorite Halo game to date, how do you expect me to sit and be upset about that and go after them and be negative to them? I have never, not one time, had a bad experience while playing this Halo Infinite. Not one time, man. And I'm not going to go be all toxic and start yelling at, you know, 343 for the clicks. I'm not going to do that, man. Every time I've had a problem with a game on this channel, if that problem's gotten fixed, I have went back and I've made new content to give them credit for that. Multiple times. I've made multiple videos on Horizon Forbidden West to show them that, yeah, man, I'm happy with that experience now. Like, that is a much better experience. I've made multiple content videos to give credit where credit is due when I have had a problem with these. And I've tried to be respectful about my criticism. I've tried to be respectful about my criticism. I haven't tried to be very, very toxic about it. I feel like there's just too much toxicity in gaming these days. You hear people, you know, cheering on, you know, Bonnie not being a part of 343 anymore, and it's like,
feels like I haven't slept.
You know, I mean, like if she was really retiring because she was just like, hey guys, I'm done. I'm at a point in my life now that like I'm done. I want to spend time with my family, friends, whatever. Like, that's cool, man, and whatever. But I mean, if it was something that she was pushed out because of all the negativity of this game, like, that really sucks, man, because I don't have a problem with the way this game plays. Like, I'm not upset with it. I'm not upset with how the content is dropped. As much as I play this game, like, I can understand, dude. If this is like your life and this is the only game you're playing, I mean, I get why you're upset, man. Like, I get it. Dude, I'm waiting on games that I've been waiting on games for a while. Like, it's one of those things, man. We wait. They have to build this stuff. They have to get it out there. They have to check it. They have to make sure it works. Like, I get it. But then when it comes out and it's broken, like Cyberpunk, everybody's like, just jumps right straight to the hate train. I mean, they did it with Saints Row the other day, and I mean, Saints Row's not a terrible game. I mean, it's not the best game ever, but it's not. I mean, it's a pretty competent freaking game for what it was. I've seen way worse than freaking Saints Row out there for the same price, man. So if you guys, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's just the negativity sells, man. The negativity sells, and it sucks that that's the way it is. But gosh, man, I don't know. This game's beautiful, man. I love it. I had fun with this game. I still have fun with this game. I still boot it up. I still play it with the community. We still have fun with this game. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Well, that's basically all I got to say about this, man. I'm not going to be toxic about it. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, man, Halo's going to be so much better now. We'll see, man. We'll see. Bonnie Ross has been running 343 for a very long time. So we'll see. We'll see if the direction changes. We'll see if things get better. Or if they stay the same or what happens. But I have a feeling things are going to get fixed up. I have a feeling, you know, this next update in this winter update. It's going to be like really, really good, really strong. Going to bring a lot of people back to the game. Everybody's going to forget about it, and then one person's going to not have a job just because of the fact that we couldn't be patient. I know. Video games, patient, whatever. I mean, this is a live service game, guys. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to defend anybody or anything, but I haven't had that negative, terrible experience that everybody claims to have. So I don't know, man. So part of me wants to just say, whatever, guys. I think you're just making it up, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I do. I really do think a lot of people are just making up the negativity about it just because they want to be negative about something. So, all right, man. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.